Since its creation 2 centuries ago, the U.S. has had to borrow money, as illustrated in this patriotic advert to buy government bonds.
The United States government has always paid in full, to the penny. So take stock in America with United States savings bonds.
But in the past 10 years, thanks to 2 wars, the Bush tax cuts still in place, and the Great Recession, the debt burden has exploded. It amounts to $14.3 trillion. That's more than the value of all the goods and services the U.S. produces this year. How would that work out per person? In 2007, the government's debt amounted to $19,700 for each American. Last year, that figure rose to $31,600. And by 2015, the debt per person will equal $48,000, more than the median yearly income for an American family. About a third of that debt is held by foreign governments, led by China, Japan, the UK, the top oil exporting countries, and Brazil. Next week alone, the government will be borrowing another $51 billion just to keep paying its bills. But by next month, if Congress refuses to lift the current debt ceiling, the Treasury would have only enough income to honor 60% of its expenses. It would have to default on the remaining 40%.
It will not happen. I am confident that the leaders, and every leader has said, Democrat and Republican, they will not let a default occur. And so you've got to take them all at their word.
But without a deal to let the government keep borrowing, confidence in the U.S. Treasury would suffer.
Either foreign investors and domestic investors might feel concerned about what's happening down in D.C. and start to charge a premium to buy securities.
In other words, lenders would demand higher interest rates for their money, and not just to buy U.S. bonds.
It'll start snowballing. Automatic, you don't pay your debt, there'll be default by rating agencies. All short-term financing will disappear.
That prospect, the higher cost of borrowing for everyone, spiraling into America's sinking back into recession, is what makes the stakes in Washington's political standoff so sobering. Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, Washington.